This is Madman Dan, Operation Dark Horizon, July 1940, and back after a bit of a delay, but a new year, and time to get back into the swing of things. So we're here as the Commonwealth in France, and we're going to start off by rolling some tech. I think, apart from the Russians and Americans, I think, and the French, uh, the Commonwealth is yet to develop a tech. So we're rolling for radar, anti-submarine warfare, and improved construction. So finally hoping for some good luck here. Oh, we got it. One. Yep, that's just one. And not the furthest one we were away on. So still no tech for the UK. Okay, on to our buys. So the UK should have $23. Let's see. They were at the start of the turn. They should have had 26 and 3 for their bonuses for 29, and they're rated for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be right. The FEC should have had 12, and they were rated for 1. And the French should have had 12. I think they had 11 territories, and they have 1 for their bonus. So, right, where were we? The British are going to buy 2 AA guns, 3 infantry, and 3 militia. The FEC is going to buy 1 militia, 1 artillery, that's going to be 6, 1 motorized infantry upgrade, that's 7, and colonel infantry for 11. Anzac is going to lend me their 2 measly dollars left over as supplies for a militia upgrade. I couldn't find anywhere that requires me to have a factory to produce it, so I think that's okay. Fingers crossed. And well, we'll figure out what we do with France later. Okay, on to some combat moves. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and go through these coastal guns again. So we'll start with a destroyer, and he gets 2 shots at 3. Anything else I want to do first? Not really. Let's get this out of the way. He hits, so that's 1 dead. And we really do have to get through here, so we're going to go and send a second destroyer. And that makes it through. Oof. That would have been very sad if I couldn't get through there. So he's going to move into A23 and A6 and into A10. Next, we're going to go on a maritime air patrol to try and kill this submarine. I was actually looking at the rules, and I'm not too sure if submarines can submerge like this in attack. It does say attacking submarines never submerge. But even if he had to retreat, he'd be in this zone, and I'd still attack him there. Will I be pairing a destroyer? No, I won't. I've used them all. So that's 1 combat move. Our next will be this destroyer here is going 1, 2, and pairing with a seaplane to go after these 2 subs. So we can get rid of that escort duty. Next, we are going to send off the 4th Fleet, 1, 2, destroyer and light cruiser along with a tactical bomber. And this is just part of our combat move. We're just bringing this in here in case the German player decides to get sneaky on surface and shoot at us. If he does, he shoots, and otherwise we will continue on with our light cruiser and tactical bomber to try and find that battle cruiser. He'll be rolling at a +5 or +8, and I think with these 2 units I'll be rolling at a +5, if I have that right. And this destroyer will just move 3, 4, and back to the 4th Fleet. Over here, we're just might as well keep raiding in that zone, and this submarine is going to move 1, 2, 3 up to P34, and he will raid that line as well. Was there any other combat moves? Right. Since the Anzacs are not long for this world, we might as well try and, well, go out with some effect on the game. So we're going to attack Burma with an infantry, an artillery, and a motorized. And that should be enough. I don't think there's a air base in here. Fingers crossed. And I think that might be everything we wanted to do. Don't have to do anything here in M4, so I think we are good to go. Okay, so let's start up over here. We're going to have a 1 at 7 against his submarine. Oh, and we hit. Hooray! So that's one submarine gone. Over here, I'm going to go down to the battle board for this. I'm going to have 1 at 3 and 1 at 4, and he's going to have 2 3s defending. 3s can only actually hit my destroyer, so it's not exactly in my favor, but we will hope for the best. I think that is one hit. Good thing I brought that thing in. And him in return will not kill me. So that's one more submarine dead for the Germans. And I assume the other guy will submerge. Okay, next we're gonna go over here. So he's at a +8. Well, let's color code this for funsies. +5 and +8. If there's a tie, we roll again. And I think I find him, so yeah, I do find him. So 11 plus anything is greater than 3 plus 8. So we get to have a little battle. So he has 1 at a 7. I have 1 at a 5 and 1 at a 7. We can get rid of all this stuff. Okay. Hoping to finally kill this guy. That's a big miss for me. Big miss for him too, so we gotta go again. Yep. So 5s and a 7. A 7 for him too. That's a hit for me and a miss for him. 2 hits for me. So not a good round for the German Navy. And I think, oh, and we do our rating next. So red is attacker and the black is our poor merchants. This guy attacked me, so he's definitely not on escort duty, so we're fine. Let's start with our coastal submarine. He's been doing well. Anyone else find that the coastal submarines always do the best for some reason? Or it could just be me. So coastal submarine rolling at a +1. I jinxed it. So nothing for that line. And for the other, that's going to be 4 off the Japanese. So we'll just copy that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I have that right, they should be down to 31 IPP. Okay, so I think we can move on to our non-combats. So this seaplane's going to go back into Gibraltar. This destroyer, he may as well go into port, if I remember correctly, if that's how it works. This tactical bomber is going to land in Madagascar. Everything's okay over here. This medium bomber is going to land in London. In fact, I think I'm going to need a London marker here in a second. Okay, so next we will be doing our strategic naval move with this Anzac transport. He's going to count as starting in the zone and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can move through that German submarine because he is submerged. And he's going to pick up, let's just be a bit greedy. And do I want to bring 1 or 2 infantry? Well, maybe we'll come back to this in a second and try not to forget. So jumping all over the map, our task force in A22 is going to move 1, 2 up to A17. I suppose that would be a combat move technically, since he could shoot at me, but well, I don't think it really quite matters. This light carrier is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 down to A44, along with the destroyer and heavy cruiser. This destroyer is going to come up and join the remains of the British home fleet, looking very scant at this point. That's it over here. That's it over here. Oh, let's just... So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3. Well, that's whatever. This is my original intention, so he's going to pick up 2 infantry and finish his strategic naval movement and drop these 2 guys off in Gibraltar. And he will go in port. It doesn't matter because he's about to surrender. Okay. Everything's done over here. Oh, we forgot to roll this combat up here. Okay, so I have 1 first strike at 3, 1 regular attack at 3, and 1 at 1. That's the wrong one. 1 at 2. Sorry. This brown one at 1. And he'll have 1 at 2. Trying to just get these in the box. And his defender. Okay, so this blue one is the first strike. Which we don't get. And his 2 to defend. Almost. I want it to be that one. We'll go again. That's another big miss. And a miss for him. I think that is finally a hit for me, and no hits for him. So we kill a militia and take back that zone. And FEC will go up $1. Japan will be down $1. And I think that's actually the end of our combat moves over here. So we can now go back to non-combats. So if I had this correctly, I think I'm moving one of these infantries to southern India. I think I'm moving another to Benares along with this artillery. I think moving this 1 infantry from Bengal into Calcutta. And I think we're just going to step back from Bengal with these Gurkhas. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's maybe just make it a bit neater. And move our 5 Gurkhas into Calcutta, along with this AAA gun. And you know what, we'll just do, actually we can't do a switcheroo, so this Gurkha will, no, this Gurkha will step back into Delhi, and one of these infantry will rail to Maharashtra. And let's do that. We're fine with that. So we're done all our non-comps on the side. Poor Anzac doesn't have a militia there and can't do much. We can't do anything in southern Iran. I would love to step those two MGO, but they are not aligned because Persia and the Soviets aren't actually at war. Our transports are probably happy there. Our fleet's happy there. And since I don't think it actually matters, we might as well put these 3 ships on escort duty here. Yeah, I don't think it matters. And I think, oh, we probably want to reorganize some units in England. So I think we want to step, are we happy with this? Sure, let's step infantry back into London. And let's move these 2 transports out of that port and just move them with our fleet. Yeah, we'll be fine there, I hope. And you know what? I think that's... sorry about that. That's the trouble with trying to do math last minute. No, let's just... yeah, I'll be fine. I'm sure I said that last time London fell. Yeah. You know what? Let's split the difference and move a militia into London. That way I can just decide to put a militia in southern England after. Okay, I think that is everything. All my moves I want to make for the British. So I think we are good to call it here for that turn. We're going to collect some income. The Brits are collecting 29. These guys can just get rid of their money. FEC is going to collect 12? No, 13. And we can place some units. Right, so our 2 AA guns and 3 infantry are going in London here. We're going to have 3 militia, 2 of which will go in London, at least. Is there a great ship somewhere? 2. This one guy will... He'll also go in London. Oh well. Next, FEC. They have some units they want to build. We're going to upgrade, or we're going to put another colonial in Singapore. We're going to upgrade this infantry to motorized. We're going to put militia in southern India and an artillery in Calcutta. I think that should be okay. And unfortunately, this is when all the Anzac units just give up. I mean, the whole country's taken over. What can they do? So this transport's just disappearing. This light cruiser's disappearing. These, well, actually, I should deliver my Lend-Lease supplies to, let's send them to the Americans. So basically, America, wherever they are, gets to upgrade a militia somewhere. Hopefully it comes in useful. And then they surrender. So we get rid of these 1, 2, 3 units as well. Okay, so I think that is the end of the British turn. If hopefully I can remember to give overall recap at the end of my turn, but we can just go on to the French turn. So, what are we doing? So I think France will buy, well, they will get 1 Foreign Legion for free. Let's just put it over here. They're going to build a colonial infantry. So they have $8 left. And I think I can build 2 more colonial infantry since the third is free. If that's wrong, I haven't actually looked too closely at the rules. Just replace one of those guys with a French infantry. Or sorry, French colonial infantry. Okay, France is not going to do any combat. Well, we can either... Yeah, might as well. We're going to try and kill that cavalry again. We're going to send in this medium bomber. So he's going 1, 2, 3, and he's going to land back in London. So, do I have a river? It doesn't matter. I'm attacking at 1. So, I have a 1 and a 7, and he has a 2, and we'll see if he kills me again. I didn't count. I think that's a 9 and a 2, so he might just kill me. And look! Oh well. So that poor militia will die, and this medium bomber will go back to London. This Vichy submarine, which is really a French submarine, if I have not made a terrible mistake, he's not going to do anything crazy. He's going to move 1, 2, 3 down to I-14. Okay, so that's that, that's that, that's that. We're going to rail this Foreign Legion down to Lower Egypt, and we are going to place 1 colonial infantry in French Morocco. We're going to place 3 Foreign Legions in Syria. And yeah, that's what we want to do. We are going to move this French torpedo boat destroyer 1, 2, 3, and join the rest of the French fleet in the Sea Zone M8. Okay. Anything else we want to do with them? I don't think so. We have nothing left over here, so we can just collect our money. We are at 7. Yeah, we are at 7, and we collect 1, so that would bring us to 8 IPP. Nice little boost for the allies. We forgot some recruitment roles. theoretically an attack if we wanted to do with Abyssinians, but I don't think we really want to right now. We are going to try and recruit at a 1 for them. Nope, that's the complete opposite. And the same with the Iranians. Oh, I almost wanted to be a 1. And that's a 7, so nothing for them either. If it's not too late, I'd like to put this transport in port. No sense it being out there to possibly die. Okay, I think we are happy with that. So we've collected income, we've done all our land lease, so I think we can just pass it off to Panzer J and his Italian turn. This has been Madman Dan signing off. I hope everyone has a good night and bye.